Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So today we are going to be talking about a very beautiful Haworthia called as Haworthia Cooperi. Now guys, there are different hybrids under this variety. This is a very regular variety of Haworthia. Now the care requirements remains the same as what we talk about other Haworthias. They do not like direct sunlight. You have to ensure that it is kept in indirect but really bright light. Otherwise the succulent will start to stretch. Yes, even in indirect bright light, the light has to be throughout the day for around 8 to 9 hours of indirect bright light. Otherwise the succulent will start to stretch. Talking about the soil remains the same. It has to be loose, porous and well draining. Ensure that you do not underwater it excessively, otherwise the leaves will start to wrinkle. If you are going to expose it to direct sunlight, then the color of the succulent, which is ideally green in color, will start turning brown. Also do a balanced watering. Do not overwater it, do not underwater it excessively. Both can harm the succulent. Fertilizers are absolutely not required. The succulent will do well in your potting mix. Now these tend to go dormant during the summers, and winter is their growing period. So very soon in most part of the world they would be getting into their growing season once the winters arrive. During summers they tend to go dormant. They cannot tolerate a lot of heat. That's the reason why the moment the temperatures rise above 30, 34, let's say 35, they start going dormant. And in case if the temperatures are above 40-45 degrees Celsius, then that's definitely going to harm your succulent if your succulent is outside. So ensure that you give it a good amount of indirect bright light. Keep it in a cooler location because they prefer slightly cooler environment. Again, during winters, if you experience snowfall, then do not keep them outside because they are not frost hardy. They will start to rot when the frost tends to settle on them. The water inside them will start to freeze and they will get rotted. So ensure that you do not keep them in extreme cold climate and extreme heat. You need to have the balance in watering. You need to have balance in the temperature as well. The soil has to be loose, porous and well draining. Pest is not much of an issue. Usually mealybugs do not attack Haworthias because they have this really thick leaves, which becomes little difficult for the mealybugs to attack and try to suck up the juice from them because the leaves are very thick. And as you can also see, they have these edges that are very sharp. Not sharp that it's going to poke your finger, but definitely it keeps these pests and bugs away. So it's a very easy, very simple plant to grow. If you are a beginner, you can definitely add this in your collection. They also tend to do quite well in humid areas as well, like people from coastal areas or people who live closer to the ocean can also grow this variety of succulent. It tends to do quite well without any issue. The only issue is that there shouldn't be a lot of heat or there shouldn't be very cold or freezing temperature. Other than that, they will do excellent. Propagation is pretty simple. All you have to do is just wait for the offsets to appear. Once they reach a decent size, you can separate them from the mother plant. Leaf propagation is possible, but that is going to take a very long time. So the best option is go for offset separation. You will tend to see them at the lower portion of the succulent, and once that happens, you can just separate them once they reach a decent size. It's very easy to propagate them. So guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep planting.